Heading to Montezuma's castle. Getting close to it. Start to see it. Can you believe that civilization lived up there? Thrived up there? I'll get you guys up closer. I mean, somebody lived there. Families. You know, they thrived. They had the water. Now everyone comes to see it every day. You can see all the little dugouts where they had probably food storage and everything. That's it. It's interesting. You know, somebody lived up there. Let's go to that. It's not. It's not like it's accessible. Ladders and everything just to get up there. That's about all that's up here. I'll head back to it in a minute. I'm going to this thing over here. It's pretty cool. It gives you a breakdown of it. Hey, lizard.
Imagine yourself visiting here over 7 centuries ago and receiving an invitation into this cliff-dwelling home. What you would have seen might well have been something like this cutaway model of Montezuma Castle. On the top floor, the elderly village lookout keeps his solitary vigil. His eyes search for approaching danger to those working the fields below the castle. It seems that over the ages, children and their actions change very little. On the 4th floor, you'll find a concerned mother scurrying to reach her adventuresome son, precariously balanced on the edge of the roof. On the 3rd floor, an aging man leads his blind wife across the balcony. You'll also meet women busily preparing food, getting supplies from storerooms, making pottery and grinding corn. Usually women ground the corn, their staple food, only in small as-needed quantities and prepared it in various ways. Weavers used the 2nd floor loom to weave cotton breechcloths, bags, and blankets. Today, you can see examples of their varied weaving patterns in the visitor center. Villagers used the wooden ladders as stairways to carry up provisions from fields and water from Beaver Creek. On the ledge at the base of the central tower-like section, a man prepares to start a fire using a friction drill. Nearby, a young woman awaits the returning hunters who bring wild game as variety to the village diet. We encourage you to think beyond ancient stone walls and vacant rooms to the remains of a once vibrant village, a village of people who experienced wants and needs, anxieties and fears, joys and sorrows, just as you and I today.
It's so pretty out here. Now, if you were traveling, you could see it from the highway vaguely, but it's in a really good spot where, unless you're looking for it, you might not even see it. It's like, there you go, emerging from the trees.
It's warm.
Don't have to worry about neighbors. Bear with me. You just look at it. I mean, would you guys live there? No neighbors. Montezuma's castle. It's unique. Every couple years they have to restore it. So you can, because if I can zoom in, it's not zooming in too good, but it's eroding away. They go in and they reface it and everything. But well, let me zoom up. Ah. But that's Montezuma's castle. Way up there, a couple stories high. I think it's like 3 stories. You can actually see how they lived, and it's bigger than it looks, I guess. Arizona has so much to offer. There's so much here. It's unique. There's Arizona. All kinds of cool stuff. And I get to see it now. This is Montezuma's castle. If you guys get an idea, it's pretty high up. It's I wish it was bigger, though, but that's just me. You know, if they would have done the entire mountain, that would have been cool. But still, pretty creative and ingenious that they actually did something like this. You know, it's like we want to build our house in a mountain, not only in it, but high up, 3 stories. And just carving out and and hauling the mud up and just, I mean, the stuff that they had to do just to make their house. It's very impressive. And if it wasn't being restored, it probably would be gone by now, but they restore it every couple of years, keep it going. This is Montezuma's castle. There's more ruins around. We'll have to go check them out. Not as cool as this one, but yeah, like I said, it'd be cool if it was like the entire mountain. But people pay $10 to see it. It's like there's nothing there. Oh, there it is. Now we're walking.
Yeah. So sounds like they had their specialties. Each had their specialty.
Imagine yourself visiting here over 7 centuries ago and receiving an invitation into this cliff-dwelling home. What you would have seen might well have been something like this cutaway model of Montezuma Castle. On the top floor, the elderly village lookout keeps his solitary vigil. His eyes search for approaching danger to those working the fields below the castle. It seems that over the ages, children and their actions change very little. On the 4th floor, you will find a concerned mother scurrying to reach her adventuresome son, precariously balanced on the edge of the roof. On the 3rd floor, an aging man leads his blind wife across the balcony. You'll also meet women busily preparing food, getting supplies from storerooms, making pottery and grinding corn. Usually women ground the corn, their staple food, only in small as-needed quantities and prepared it in various ways. Weavers used the 2nd-floor loom to weave cotton breechcloths, bags, and blankets. Today, you can see examples of their varied weaving patterns in the visitor center. Villagers used the wooden ladders as stairways to carry up provisions from fields and water from Beaver Creek. On the ledge at the base of a central tower-like section, a man prepares to start a fire using a friction drill. Nearby, a young woman awaits the returning hunters who bring wild game as variety to the village diet. We encourage you to think beyond ancient stone walls and vacant rooms to the remains of a once vibrant village, a village of people who experienced wants and needs, anxieties and fears, joys and sorrows, just as you and I today.
I just so much when you hear that. And we're walking. Lizards. I wonder if these trees were actually here when they were around. Probably. So many signs saying, get off the grass.
But
Should I? Yeah, didn't say not to. Those bees have been here for a long time. Not very far anyway. Ancient wall. Anything up there? Anything? Anything good? There's a tool from the Todd. Look at that tool. They used a lot for grinding. Some more up here. Right. Look, there's an actual wall here that they made. And that probably drops down to head to that one. The infrastructure.
this, right?
That's it.
That's
Go
it.
all
This
this
is
way.
it.
You passed the one.
I passed it?
Just the
one
main.
that's in the big picture?
Just the main one.
We passed it? The one that's in the picture? That
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right
right
up
there.
You seriously passed it? Yeah, look up.
Yeah, as soon as the trees sort of open up, if you look on
Yeah.
your left, you'll see
Okay.
the big camp.
It's 3 stories high, or 3 stories. I thought you were joking when you
I'm
said.
not walking up 3 stories.
No,
No, you don't walk up 3 stories. You just look at it.
Yeah,
You don't walk up 3 stories. You just look at it.
yeah. They had to walk up 3 stories in order to get to it.
Those people must be old.
Learn that there's not much to this one. And it's just the main ruin, and there's a couple. This is all probably storage and guards and stuff. And each one of these was a little different house, different
Right in
place.
here.
Yeah,
But
and all their storage is inside. All this wall was made, and that wall was made.
Each one of these like a cave is.
Yeah.
see, this is where they live, and this is where they store.
Yeah.
And that's.
Well, this is where some of the families lived. Probably mostly the farmers and the stuff that were tending the making the food, but a lot of them lived, up in the main place.
Those little tiny little gophers. Look at the little tiny.
Uh-huh.
Where are those?
Yeah, chipmunks and stuff.
Little chipmunk. You see the chipmunk?
Baby,
The tiny little chipmunk up there.
or ground squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it had been crazy living up here.
We always wondered how they kept the kids from falling down.
But I don't think
Everybody
you had.
asks that.
Yeah, they even do it in the little model. I don't know if you saw their model.
Oh no, we'll go through there.
It talks about a kid wandering off of towards the edge.
And what they do, just pull them back. Or he
Yes,
falls down. Just
I'm
like
sure-
they do in the street is what they told me. Just like how they taught you how to not to go in the street.
Yeah. So we went to I went to Monzum as well, and it's halfly closed off, but they have ruins there
It's
too.
worth it to see the well.
It's free, so it's not very far. But a lot of it's closed off. You can get to the well, but can't go down in it right now, and I guess the walkways are washing out. So
Oh man. All right, we'll go back down here and look at the real thing. So are you trying to get like a really special picture?
no, I'm just live.
Oh, you're live. You know your stuff.
Just started doing it. But yeah, it's amazing that these people decided to just make it right in the middle of a mountain.
They closed off a lot of this. I saw a lot more than this. Look it back up in there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
The museum seems a lot smaller too.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like there was hardly anything in the museum like there used to be. But
Bean socket.
all the mud swallows.
Oh, look here. Floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, 4, floor 5. They burned it. So it was so custom to burn stuff whenever they.
Right there, right on that ledge.
You okay? Where's your? So let's look at that. But there's the creek is right here. The creek. The river. Oh, water over there. Yeah, lots of things here.
It's interesting. I never really noticed that. You can hardly see it, but there's like a there's like a little cave in there. This is Montezuma's castle. Oh, it's a squirrel. Come here, squirrel. Oh. Come on, don't you want to be famous? This whole place is just alive with animals, lizards mostly. But we're coming up to it. Those who haven't been here long enough, we're coming up to the castle. I can't believe those two ladies walked by it and didn't even notice it. They're like, where is it? This is it? I was like, what? You mean you missed this? They haven't even come up this way yet. There's Montezuma's castle. Getting the message. Probably. So you guys think? It's unique to see. Well, I'm gonna quit the live in just a second, and not sure where I'm gonna go next, but one last look. That's Castle. Almost like Castle Golf. That's Montezuma's castle. What a place. That must have been to live here. Scary, but it was home for a lot of people. So, but gotta go. Thanks.